This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to a Funny Feeling podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's Funny Feeling in the morning. I'm
Welcome
Marcy.
back.
Welcome back.
And I'm Wolf Betsy. Ow, ow, ow.
I'm Sleazy Marcy.
Marcy, you got any sleazy stories for us this
you want to
morning?
know about some himbos I've been boning?
Let's do a whole episode like that.
Oh my God.
People would love it.
Our voices would be trashed afterwards.
Seriously. Oh, seriously.
When I was young, like in high school, yeah, probably high school, I think, there was a local, like, you know, they were like the kind of jocks who did, it was like one guy who did voices and the other guy was like the straight man, and one guy did like a bunch of different voices. And a lot of people did not realize that they weren't actual like multiple people, right? Like,
right.
but I was in the know. So what were they called? Oh, I'll never remember. But they were like syndicated, but they were based in New Orleans. And now I think I would find them actually offensive because they are actually offensive.
I'm sure they really did some voices and said some stuff that's not cool.
I will say that all of the characters were from marginalized communities.
Yep.
But as a 17-year-old, I was like, yeah. So I went to meet them. Like I went. Oh
my God!
They were doing like a live show at a Burger King opening.
This is incredible.
And I was like so excited to meet them, and then I was like, wow, those are some middle-aged dudes making so much money.
So much money.
Good for them being little sexist, racist, homophobic morning DJs for your drive time.
Oh, yeah. Pew, pew, pew. Did you get anything at that Burger King? Do you remember?
Oh, many times throughout the years. It was like, because I'm from a really small town, and it was like all of a sudden in like a few years' time, they started developing one. Like we had like, it was in our town, like specifically in the heart of my town, there was one red light, one stoplight.
Oh, yeah.
And then when a second one got added, like a few miles away, that's when all of these businesses started popping up around the second red light.
Whoa.
So, it was like, that was where all of a sudden we had fast food places for the first time.
Yep.
And that was like, I think we had Raising Cane's, which I'm obsessed with. I worked there.
I saw one.
There's one being built in Burbank.
One. Maybe that's what I saw, like it being built. We gotta go.
Yes, it's like guys, I care too much about Raising Cane's, and I really loved working there too. Like it was
that's so nice.
A very fun job. It was me and all like the weirdos from my high school, and we would just like goof off. I remember once there's this guy Keith, and we're like, Keith, what are you doing? Because he was like standing there like twisting his shirt like right on top of his nipples, and he was like just twisting his nipples. And we're like, Keith, what are you doing? He's like, hey, I'm working here. And we laughed.
Good answer, Keith. Good answer.
We laughed forever about that. But so yeah, there was Cane's, loved it, still love it, can't wait for the one to open. Then Burger King, and then an Arby's eventually. Hell yeah.
Wow.
Hell yeah. We were big time, Betsy.
Yeah. Are there more now? Or is it still those 3?
It's probably those 3 with an addition of a little way, like 100 feet down. There's like now a Starbucks and another little shopping center.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
That's the kind of place I'm from where we're like, what the fuck? We're getting a Burger King? This is big time.
Yes. That's huge.
Oh, wait, a McDonald's opened up next to Cane's too. But guess who still has the longest lines?
Cane's,
baby.
dude, I cannot wait. I they'll pop up on like my Instagram and they look so good. Those like the bread that I feel you can make your own sandwich with,
Texas toast, baby. It's
ooh,
Texas
it looks
toast.
so good, and a bunch of sauces.
Mm-hmm. Also, I think everyone was pretty like the managers were really nice, but a cool thing they did, and maybe there are secret things I don't know about the owner, but he seemed like a pretty decent, nice person.
Okay.
And they close for every national holiday.
Whoa.
So that their employees can spend, I mean, they don't like pay their employees on that day, I don't think.
Okay.
But they at least like make it so like, it's Christmas. You're going to go spend Christmas with your loved ones.
Yeah.
We're not slinging chicken on 4th of July. It's fine.
Right. We'll be fine without that day.
Yeah. So,
wow, yeah.
Anyway, Raising Cane's.
Nice.
I wish I could remember the name of those shock jocks.
Oh, I do too.
I'll
They
think of
sound
it.
so funny.
Oh, so hot too, Betsy.
And hunky.
Oh boy, a 48-year-old man, which would be fine.
making funny voices.
Would be fine.
I
now.
mean, honestly, yeah, that's the dream, dude.
Oh man, if I could only get a 48-year-old man who makes funny voices, he'd never go for me. Shall I read a listener story?
Yes, Marcy.
Or I could talk about fast food places longer.
Marcy, I could too. But this isn't the Doughboys.
Oh yeah, we're not. God, I wish I was Mitch.
God, I wish I was Weiger.
I think you're the Mitch in this situation, and I'm the Weiger.
I do too. I think so.
Let's know our place.
Yeah, let's get real. Yeah.
Tell Weiger that and see how he feels. Anyway. Okay, this one, the subject is exploding head syndrome / psychic dreams.
Whoa. Oh my God.
Let's get right into it. Okay.
Hell yeah.
When I was about 18 years old, I woke up early in the morning after a not so great night's sleep. I was awake and conscious, but very tired and on the edge of falling back to sleep at any moment. I was staring at the wall, unable to move my body, and the strangest thing was happening. I could hear the loudest humming sound, almost like a helicopter was right outside my window. At the same time, my head felt like it was vibrating intensely. It was such a loud sound that the only way I can explain it was that my head felt like it was going to explode. The more I drifted into sleep, the louder and more intense it would get. But if I tried to wake myself up, the vibration feeling would get less intense. But I was so sleepy, I was struggling to get myself fully awake. This went on for what felt like a few minutes until I was eventually able to wake myself up and the feeling stopped. I was so shaken about what happened, I turned straight to the internet to see if I could find an explanation. I had no idea what to even search for, so I typed in, feels like head is going to explode after waking up. And what do you know? Exploding head syndrome was one of the first results.
The internet.
Oh, I guess head explode. Okay, exploding head. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. That makes sense.
It basically said it was a form of sleep paralysis where you experience intense sounds and pressure in your head, usually during periods of high stress or when you aren't getting enough sleep. Kind of ridiculous name for a syndrome, but hey, it does fit perfectly.
Right.
I am 27 now, and I have experienced it pretty regularly since then. It is always the same scenario. I wake up very sleepy but conscious. I can open my eyes but can't move my body. And then I feel very uncomfortable vibration and very loud sounds until I'm able to fully fall back asleep or fully wake myself up. There have been times where I'm sleeping next to a partner and try my hardest to wake them up, hoping they can help wake me up fully or stop the paralysis. But as with typical sleep paralysis, I can't make any noises other than a very quiet moan.
Oh,
occasionally, when I'm having a really bad episode, I will get the intense feeling that someone is in the room and something bad is going to happen to me.
Oh, God.
And only once or twice I have felt a pressure like someone was laying on top of me. Thankfully, this is pretty rare because it's really effing scary when that happens. LOL. We can talk about this one and then move on to the next one.
Yeah. Holy shit.
That's very intense.
This sounds so scary.
I know, even though it's like a medical thing, but it still seems like, why?
See, and there's like, in the olden days, if this was happening to people, they'd be like, well, we need to throw you in the convent, you crazy lady. Like, it's so wild to think about, like, this has been happening.
What do you think stress was like in the olden days, though?
Oh, my God. I mean, like, survival or, like...
Yeah, I kind of have, like, I don't know, like, I could be wrong. I wonder if people experienced the same kind of anxiety and stress that we do now, because we have, like, these invisible stressors that are our jobs, our finances, and I'm sure that there were people who struggled with money, but maybe, I wonder if it was the same kind of, like, oh, I can't get myself to sleep, because they went to sleep when it was dark.
Right. I feel they had crazy stresses though. Like,
that's true. And not to be like, I wonder if they experienced it differently because ours is so cerebral.
Right. And it was so not talked about.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of like, well, they're hysterical. Let's lock them up.
Yeah.
Or, like, oh, it's so wild.
Even just like, this is a wild turn. Vincent van Gogh cutting off his own ear. They're like, that guy's a fucking lunatic.
Right.
Well, he's dead now. We love his art.
Right. Oh, that sounds
mean.
No, I'm just thinking of this head exploding.
Oh, yes.
Syndrome. It sounds so awful.
Mm-hmm.
And for it to happen pretty consistently, like, is there, I guess if it's just stress related.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of sleep paralysis revolves around stress. You know, for me, if I wake up and I haven't quite gotten enough sleep, I have a headache immediately.
Oh.
And I can't shake it. It's not like this, but like I will have a headache the entire day.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Really?
I like can barely, not that I can't wake up to an alarm, but if I have to wake up to an alarm, I physically won't feel as well.
Whoa.
Luckily, my internal clock is really good, so I can usually wake up about 10 minutes before my alarm goes off.
And you're fine with being like, okay, I am up now.
Yeah, because my body's like, I'm ready. Let's wake up.
Okay, that's good.
It's the interruption that like really throws off my system.
That's true. Sometimes, yeah, I could see that. Like, that's happened to me sometimes where, like, I'm like, oh, my God, what is this? And then I hit it, and then I do feel kind of shitty. Wow, yeah. But I'm so worried about not that my internal clock would let me sleep for a longer time.
Oh, yeah. I don't, like, try it out, for sure.
Right. I think you should risk it one day. Give it a shot.
I mean, Betsy, I don't have to wake up for much. Unless you wanted to do a 7 a.m. recording of the podcast, I'm chill, you know?
Yeah. I don't want to. Don't worry about that.
I'm like just coasting by life right now, like just eking through it. But it's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Should I read the second part?
Yes.
Okay. I also have a few psychic dreams. The first one, I dreamt I was staring at myself in the mirror and had a large section of hair on the top right side of my head fall out.
Oh.
The next day, I was blow drying my hair like I do every morning and started to smell burning hair. I turned off the blow dryer to investigate, and what do you know? I had somehow managed to burn a large chunk of hair off with the blow dryer at the exact same spot.
What?
I have no.
What? I've never heard of burning hair off with a blow dryer. I guess that shit gets hot.
I have no idea how this happened since I've never managed to do this before or since. I had forgotten about the dream until it happened and then remembered the dream and was pretty creeped out.
Whoa.
I will say that when hair dryers get old, their temperature can, like, when they're about to break or whatever, their temperatures can get too high. Or if the filter isn't cleaned or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
So they can get really hot. And also they can cause actual fires too.
Whoa.
Just because like the parts start malfunctioning.
Of course.
I burned a hole through a shirt once.
Oh my God.
I feel like I was like holding the dryer like to the side.
Yeah.
And I was like, uh-oh.
I remember my sisters would just constantly burn themselves with curling irons. And I was like, I don't need that shit anywhere near me, man.
Not for me.
Nuh-uh.
The second one happened when I was still with my daughter's father. I had a dream that one of his close childhood friends who is on drugs and is kind of a sketchy person now, had broken into our house and stolen something. The next day or so, my daughter's father told me one of his expensive work tools had gone missing out of the back of his truck. He usually locked them up in the cab, but had been too lazy that time. I love to be like, he is lazy.
He was too lazy that time and didn't care.
Yeah.
Just didn't care.
Bad truck owner, bad husband. He had given the friend a ride that day, unknown to me, and said the friend would have been the only one who could have known the tools were back there. We were living in a very small town where you don't have to worry about people taking things from your vehicles, and we lived far from our neighbors. After he told me what happened, I told him about my dream, and again, we were both a little creeped out. Well, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Just wanted to switch it up and with a type of sleep paralysis other than the usual seeing demons and having people whisper in your ear and such. Haha. Love the podcast. You ladies are truly hilarious and really make me giggle so much. Chelsea. Thank you, Chelsea.
Thank you, Chelsea. Dude, those dreams that's wild.
I also what a bummer to have a dream about someone in your life.
Right.
And then you're like, fuck off. Don't
do it.
I don't know. Cause while you can understand someone with a drug problem would maybe need to do that to sell whatever.
Yeah.
But you're like, well, now we can't have you over, dude.
Exactly. Like, we can't trust you.
What if you steal our Shih Tzu?
Oh my God. Shih Tzus get a lot of money.
Yeah. Not like a French bulldog. French bulldogs get a lot of money.
Oh yeah, whose bulldog was stolen?
Lady Gaga. They shot her dog walker.
Oh my God.
In the chest.
Oh.
He lived, and they caught them.
Yes. Thank goodness.
But yeah.
Ooh.
People, it's very, I don't know. We don't need to talk about dogs being stolen, but it weirdly happens though. Like in San Francisco, you always see people like a 27-year-old woman was like, I was beaten up and my puppy French bulldog was stolen.
Right. I remember seeing that. It's crazy. Wilma, don't let anybody steal you.
Oh no, Wilmer.
Wilma,
Don't you dare.
Okay, I got one. You ready?
Give it to me.
It's spooky. My nights working alone in a haunted hotel. Ooh, nasty.
We love it.
Yes. Hi, Marcy and Betsy. I stumbled upon your podcast a few years ago and have been a fairly avid listener ever since.
Yay.
Thank you. I love the collision of horror and comedy that I get each week from your podcast. You're both so hilarious and fun. I love you both so much.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Thank you. I have written to your lovely podcast once before about a very dumb ghost that has been haunting my parents' house since I was 16, but I thought I would write you about my new job today. About 6 months ago, I started working in a haunted hotel in the city that I live in. I applied for the job over 3 years ago now, but my original interview and subsequent communications with the GM of the hotel, while not leading to a job, did give me a huge step up when the time came that another position with the hotel opened up. Nice.
That's cool.
That's nice. That's such a thing to remember.
Just a little reminder that even if the immediate outcome doesn't happen, doesn't mean it won't.
Exactly.
Or the immediate you know what I'm trying to say.
Right. Yeah. Like, you never, just because it doesn't happen right away.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean it'll never happen.
Exactly.
Zach Morrisley. Okay. After 3 years, though, I had given up all hope of working here long ago. Until one day my fiance asked me if I had ever looked into working here after that. I'm sorry. I told that no, I had not. I had been going to school and figured if it was meant to be, it would have happened a long time ago. Then about a week later, the GM called me and asked if I was still looking for work.
What the fuck? That's
Isn't that wild? That is so nutty of just like, and kind of coming to that like, you know what? I'm fine. I guess it's not meant for me right now. And then to be like, oh.
I gotta say, that fiance, witch.
Witch.
Fiance.
Your fiance's a witch.
Yep.
So GM called. She needed a night auditor. Of course, I jumped at the opportunity. Pandemic be damned. The opportunity to work overnight alone in a haunted hotel. I couldn't say no. I love that they're so pumped to work overnight in a haunted hotel.
Also, what do you have to audit? Like, I guess, like accounting?
I think, maybe, I don't know.
Audit the books?
I have no idea. I don't know.
I don't know what auditor means, possibly.
I started a week later and immediately knew I was going to love it here.
Yeah.
The hotel is the annex to a building built in 1916. The original building took too much damage during a historic earthquake, trying not to give too much information, and was condemned. The annex, the current hotel, remained standing, however, and was renovated and reopened in its current state in 1980-something.
Gotta tell you, this is already plenty of information for, I would say, at least 50 people to figure out.
Oh, do you know it?
No, I'm just saying that like people who listen to podcasts have like an investigative journalist brain.
Totally.
They want to find it.
We got to figure out what this is.
Yeah.
Okay, here are more clues. It feels old and has squeaky floorboards. So I don't know.
There's an elevator in room service.
Okay. But I think all that just adds to the building's character. In the 6 months that I've worked here, I have seen things, heard things, and felt things I can't explain. The chess pieces, okay, another clue, chess pieces in the lobby like to move by themselves. In the summertime, keeping the windows closed at night time is a continuous all-night battle. That's kind of fun.
That's closed?
Trying to keep them closed, man.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The employee lockers in the basement will slam at random throughout the night. It would drive a normal person crazy, but I love it. There have been a few incidents that have scared even me, though. I really am so pumped that they're like embracing. Like, that's so rad.
Yeah. Also, with the Windows thing, I was like, oh, the ghosts are hot.
Yeah, let them air out.
They're like, okay, you might have air conditioning now, but in our ghost reality, we do not. So
We do not, and the nighttime was our time to chill out.
yeah, we are stuffy, sir, ma'am.
Also, it's really fun to open windows.
Oh, everyone knows. I just do it all day
Everybody
long.
loves opening windows.
I do it very like Ace Ventura with a sliding glass door. Oh, oh. I'm cool.
For the last few months, I've been hearing pacing from the room right above the lobby, room 219. It's usually fairly early in the morning and usually followed by the sound of rushing water.
Ooh.
So I figured it was just the guests getting up and going to the bathroom. Until a few weeks ago when I was building decorations for our now canceled Halloween party. I was using the meeting room to build coffins out of isolation foam for a photo op in the lobby for our guests. Fun.
Yeah.
On my day off, they needed to use the meeting room, so my boss moved the pieces. I came back to an email from my boss saying, hey, the coffin supplies are in room 219. And I thought that was very strange. So I went up to get them, only to be met with a sight that jogged my memory and gave me cold sweats. I had forgotten at the beginning of summer we had bought all new sheets and blankets for all the beds in the hotel and didn't have enough storage for them. So room 219 had been turned into linen storage in May, about a week after I started, and has been that way unoccupied ever since. There was also an incident in the break room, but I fear my email is already too long. Thank you so much for your podcast, and I hope you both and your guest, if you have one, are well. Warmest regards, haunted and loving it.
Woohoo.
Ooh, that is so creepy.
Okay, help me. I'm having a little bit of a hard time tracking. So 219 is haunted.
So yeah, and it's right above the lobby.
Okay.
And they kept hearing early in the morning. Cat.
My cat's trying to walk on my computer.
Cat.
Sorry.
Early in the morning, they would hear like pacing in the room and then water rushing. So they're like, oh, it must be a guest in there.
Oh, okay.
Using the bathroom. But then they realized, that room has been unoccupied for months.
Right.
Since May. So
I think I know why I missed it now. It's because my cat is sitting on my recorder, and I don't know. She's like really bugging me.
which cat is it?
It's Mama.
Mama.
Here, I gotta stop her. Mama, I gotta pick you up. That'll stop her.
Mama.
Come here.
Get her.
Oh, she doesn't like this. Oh boy. She doesn't like this, Betsy. She doesn't like
And she's gone.
Okay, can you hear me? I can't. Did she make
Yeah.
She made my thing turn down when she sat on it. Her butthole turned me down.
Mama, I can hear you fine. Mama.
Oh, sorry, Mama. You hate to be like, get the hell off of this, but
I know.
Mama,
but hey, get the hell off of this, Mama.
off of this, Mama.
Mama.
Oh, shall we listen? No, wait. We didn't even talk about it. I'm sorry.
I know, no. I mean,
Mama's really fucking up my game.
Mama messed everything up.
It's her fault.
Yeah, come on, Mama. It's just like I wonder where this is. Okay, let us know where it is.
I mean,
219.
They did ask us not. I mean, they didn't ask us not to. So that's on them. All they had
historic earthquake. There have been a couple of those.
in 1890. Was that when it was? No.
The
it was
hotel is the
19.
annex to a building built in 1916. The original building took too much damage during a historic earthquake and was condemned. So around 1916 or something.
Okay. They makes you think it's like San Francisco or
Right.
Yeah. Let me look up haunted San Francisco hotel earthquake.
Yeah, good.
Okay. You know what's crazy? Is it the Queen Anne?
The Queen
Anne Hotel.
The Queen Anne.
The Queen Anne Hotel. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't do this, but I mean, this cat is now stuck in. Oh God, she gets stuck
Mama.
She's really like going nuts.
Mama,
she got
chill
stuck
out.
in my headphone cable. Let's see. How is the Queen Anne haunted? Well, there's not a lot of information, but it is. Let's see. It's a historic hotel, 1890 Victorian mansion with the namesake Queen Anne architectural. In the namesake Queen Anne architectural style, decorated, blah, 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 blah. It narrowly survived the 1906 San Francisco earthquake.
This was built in 1916.
Okay, so this is not it, because their haunted room is 410.
Oh, no.
All right,
no.
so it's not that
no,
one,
no.
guys. Not that one. So fuck off, everybody.
We're going to figure this out. We're going to
ruin this person's.
We're going to get you.
Yeah.
We're going to get you.
Yes, what you get. Are you looking it up too?
I'm trying. There was a big earthquake in Birmingham
Alabama?
in 1916.
Birmingham, Alabama, though?
That is correct.
Or Birmingham, like England?
Birmingham, England. Birmingham, England. Oh, there was also a big one in
I love it.
North Carolina.
North Carolina, go on and
Oh, it
raise
might be
up.
the same one because it was like also out. Whatever.
That's a big. That's far though. That's a really far area.
I know that's what it said though. It like hit like
three
Tennessee
Okay.
and Alabama and stuff. I don't know.
That's a big ass earthquake.
That's
huge.
huge.
That is fucking historic. Then if it
That's
hits,
huge.
wow. I gotta tell you, I will never let these cats in the room while I'm podcasting again.
Don't do it. They're fucking around.
They are out of control. I've lost control of the facilities. Shall we listen to a new listener story?
Yes. Let's do it.
Here it is.
Hi, Marcy and Betsy. My name's Chelsea. I am calling to just tell you about a recovered memory I just had recently. So like the both of you, I grew up in a super religious household, so much so that my dad's dad was a Lutheran minister, and we live in Texas. So you do the math, really crazy family. And when my mom was with my dad, she was super religious. Like, now she's not as much. And she's also, sidebar, she loves ghost shows probably more than me. She's like totally up to date. She tells me about new ones. She's awesome and really into paranormal stuff and really open. However, she traumatized me as a child because one time, my sister was away, like, spending the night at a friend's house. I was probably, like, 6 or so when this happened. And me and my family were, like, watching TV in the living room. And my sister's room is, like, off in the corner, kind of away from it on the other side of the house. And I swear to God, I heard her voice. And I don't remember what it said, but I remember hearing her voice, and it was just us three in the house, and we were all in the same room. And I remember being like, did you guys hear that? And they were like, no. And I was like, okay, I swear I just heard Lindsay's voice coming from her room. And my mom was like, real quick to snap back with, it's probably the devil trying to trick you. He's a trickster. Don't fall for it. And I was just like, whoa. Like, you don't tell a child that, like, that fear of the devil and fear of all that, you know. It's just a lot. It's just a lot for us to take on as children. So, yeah, I just had that memory and had to tell someone because, like, what the fuck? Also, she denies ever saying that. I've told her, like, she traumatized me with that. She's also said a lot of other things where she's like, I don't remember saying that. And I'm like, you definitely did because it traumatized me. Anyways, I love the show and have more stories that I'll send later. Bye.
Wow. That's such a parent thing to do. Like, I never said that. And it's like, yo, yes, you did.
And I know exactly why they don't remember saying it, Betsy.
Why?
Because the
devil made them do it?
The devil made them do it. Starring Patrick
and Vera Farmiga.
Patrick Wilson. Yes, the devil made them do it. And also, like, the thing that traumatized you and the reason why someone said the reason why someone said something that traumatized you is because they were being thoughtless. So
yeah.
A thoughtless remark that they don't remember because it was thoughtless will haunt you.
Yeah, it's just the devil. Don't worry.
But also, like, maybe mom just said it not thinking, but also believing it.
True. And being like, this won't. It is so. The idea of being a parent is so scary because of that. One reaction, and to you it might be nothing. Like,
yes.
Me going ew to something might then set off my kids' world of like, oh,
yeah,
that's disgusting. This thing, even though I could even be like, no, ew, in like a good way. Like, yeah. But they're like, oh, it's so scary to think about that.
I absolutely, that, like, it could just be anything. Where I always think about the time that a little boy asked me if vampires were real, and I was like, no, that's just something people said because they didn't understand how the body reacted to death. But vampires, or that, like, people would bleed. It was just like a urban legend sort of thing. And then they asked, like, if like werewolves were real, and I said no, that was another blah blah blah. And then, like, well, are skeletons real? I was like, yes, they live inside your body.
Yeah, and they do.
I was like, and when you die, that's when you get to see them. And I was like, that was probably, I don't know why I said it that way. Well,
whatever. That kid's doing fine.
That kid's fine. Also, you gotta tell them the truth. Skeletons live inside your body. That's where they are.
We are skeletons.
But that is really scary to like, because they said that their sibling was in the room with them when they heard the voice elsewhere, or no?
Sibling was at a
friend's house. Okay.
But they heard coming from sibling's room the sibling.
That's awful.
That is so scary.
It's just the devil, though. Don't worry.
Don't worry. It's just the devil.
I bet that your mom has so many more stories that maybe she did shield you from as a child.
Whoa. You think?
Yeah.
Probably.
If mom's like, oh, it's the devil, don't worry. Yeah, mom's got some more stories.
Okay, then mom's got stories about the devil.
Oh, honey, that's just the devil. Get some more popcorn and calm down.
Yeah, don't worry. The devil is here amongst us. It's fine.
Shh. There. The devil will make it all better.
What if the mom is the devil?
That's what it is. We figured it out. Shall I read a listener story?
Yes, please.
Okay. This one is titled subjected grief/anxiety energy ?
Okay.
Hi, Marcy and Betsy. I've got some odd shit happening in my house, and maybe if I put it out into the world, I can make sense of it. Let me read, Marcy. Marcy, you're going to read today. You're going to read
you got this.
You're going to read with your mind, your eyes, and your tongue.
You got this, Marcy.
Okay. I'm very recently divorced. 0-10 would not recommend during COVID. Oh, I'm sorry. Wow.
Yeah.
Which means I went from sleeping in a full house to now sometimes a very, very empty house. I have 2 small kids that are at their dad's 50% of the time. A few months ago, I woke up thinking one of them had gotten up in the middle of the night, but I couldn't figure out which one it was because I just couldn't place the gate of the... couldn't figure out which one it was because I just couldn't place the gate, and they spelled it Gait. They spelled it both ways, so that's how
yeah.
The gate of the footsteps on the stairs and hardwood floor. Then I realized my kids weren't even home. They were at their dad's. I chalked it up to just getting used to all this change and left it at that. Well, silly me, because it's been happening consistently ever since. I'm still adjusting and not really thriving. And I think whatever this is seems to be attached to that. If I had a decent day mentally, I hear no footsteps or the same kind I heard at first, the little pitter-patter sounds. If I have a shit day, it sounds like an adult, now not stomping, but definitely heavy-footed and deliberate, and it's a noisy fucker.
Oh.
I had a friend stay the night a few weeks ago, and I didn't say anything about it because I feel crazy and because I figured it would stay away while someone was over. It didn't, and she very specifically described the same thing I've been experiencing. It's almost as if it feeds off my grief or anxiety, which I mean, I have plenty to go around, but could it maybe not scare the shit out of me?
Yeah, right.
It's the really weird cycle where sometimes when I'm really struggling, I can't sleep because these footsteps, and knocking too on those nights is so loud and ominous. I'm not quite sure what to do because I'm nervous to address it. It's seemingly disrespectful when my kids are home with me and stays away, or maybe, I read that definitely wrong. It's seemingly respectful when my kids are home with me and stays away, or maybe I just have enough mental calmness that it can't be conjured. Ew, I gave myself creeps with the thought of that, LOL.
Yeah, man, that's nasty. Wow.
I wonder what it is looking for or needs, but a little scared to find out. I guess because it seems to thrive when I'm not. Right. I know I sound a little loony-toony, a little loony. Marcy, what's wrong? My eyes are haunted. I know I sound a little loony, but if anyone will understand it, it's you guys. And if you have any advice on how to give myself and this thing some peace, I'm all ears. Thank you. And yes, this is a burner. I love the pod, especially the ep with Vicky Vox was absolutely incredible. You guys are great. 2 hearts.
Oh, thank you. And holy shit.
Absolutely. That is very scary.
It's that idea of like that cycle, of like, because I have it with that's what it is, of just like when I'm anxious or having a panic attack, I get stuck in a loop, which fuels my anxiety and my panic.
Yeah.
And that same thing of like the knocking and the footsteps just being like, we're not gonna let you it's so wild that it's almost like a physical entity or like a physical manifestation of this.
What does it remind you of? It reminds me of 2 things, and I think you'll at least say the same for one of them.
Okay.
What does it remind you of?
Oh my God, Marcy, you're putting me on the spot.
Just
let me think.
Come on.
I mean, a poltergeist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the Babadook.
And the Babadook.
Yes. Which I think is like similar. We've talked about tulpas on the podcast before, and it's, a thought form that consistent and regular focus on creates something in the world, right? It can create like a thing, like a shadow person, or tulpas can be a lot of things.
Santa Claus.
Now, that doesn't feel... Santa Claus is a tulpa? Yeah, Santa Claus is a tulpa.
Yeah, man.
Cool. I actually like that.
Come on.
Santa Claus is a tulpa. And so is Brad Pitt.
Hey, man.
My guy. But that they're experiencing all these, feelings and even loneliness.
Right. Oh, right. To then
have someone or something fill the house.
Right. Truly, to go from a full house to that is like very intense. Even if it feels like, no, this is not too, it is like, wait a second, this is very different.
It's especially if you haven't lived alone for however many years.
Yeah.
Oh, I also just thought of something that is maybe sad.
Oh.
It's just like haunted by the family that used to exist.
Oh. Yeah.
Like even your own.
Oh, shit, Marcy.
Like there used to be another adult living with you.
Oh. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And it's like
and
in your mind and then becoming real.
I mean, also, like, I think people have a very limited view of what a ghost is. They're like, it's a dead person who died in this house and they are haunting it. It's like, that's not always.
That's not it.
That's not it. That's Salt and Pepper. Every time he says, I said that, or whatever. That's not it. You know do you know the Salt and Pepper song I'm thinking of?
I'm trying to, I don't know.
Baby, rub it down and make it smooth like lotion. The original Highway to Heaven. From 7 to 7, you got me open like 7-Eleven. I might have all the words wrong.
Nice.
What a man, what a man,
good.
what a man, what
Mighty
a mighty good man. Anyway, but I think that, I don't think that the ghosts, I think they can exist while we're living too. Because it's just energy.
Yeah.
And time is a construct.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Whoa.
My advice, though, I don't know if they asked. Did they ask for advice?
Yeah, they were kind of curious.
I would talk to someone. I wouldn't necessarily tell a doctor that I was being haunted by, but I might say that I'm having a hard time sleeping when my kids aren't here, and just like, start working that out.
Right.
Especially if it is grief and anxiety, to just start processing it.
Yeah. Get those little tools to help you.
Yeah. Or just sometimes speaking something out loud, takes a lot of the power away from it.
Yes. That's been a huge thing I've learned in therapy. Like, and my therapist makes me she's like, write it out. Like when I'm having just like weird thoughts or whatever. Like she's like, write it out and then read it out loud to yourself.
Yeah.
And I'll say this like inner critic bullshit, and I'll say it out loud. I was like, that is stupid. That's so silly.
That's such a good idea. I'm always asking my therapist for assignments and I never get an assignment. I was like, where's the workbook?
Do that. Like, it really helps, like, writing out what you're feeling.
Yeah.
Especially for me, like, inner critic stuff. And then even just writing it out, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is so silly.
What if someone found my inner critic journal and be like, wait, everyone thinks you're stupid and you didn't get invited to stuff? Like, are you 8th grade? What, Marcy?
Dude, seriously, like, wow, nobody thinks you're funny?
People think you smell and you don't know it, but everyone else talks about it.
Dude, I have that fear for sure, man. like, do I smell like poop and nobody's telling? You gotta tell me, Marcy, if I smell like doo-doo.
Okay, now that you've given me permission, there's something I would like to discuss with you.
Great.
Then, like we said, the other option being that it is a poltergeist because of the grief and anxiety. And, and it's feeding off of that, which makes total sense, in which case, same suggestion.
Yeah, I do think, because that will just help. I don't know about with the paranormal stuff, but with you, of just like finding these ways to sort of chill out and come to terms with what you're feeling.
Yeah, I mean, if you even think about like dumb movies where there's like an exorcist or whatever,
Yeah.
Or even like the real life version of like how the church handles it when people think they're possessed, right? They do counseling.
Yeah.
The priest counsels the family. That's part of it. And then if it doesn't get better, then they like escalate. But I do think that, you know, whether or not, you know, whether it's something outside or something inside, it doesn't change how it's affecting you. And if the source is grief and anxiety, then you got to tackle that part.
Right. Well said, Marcy.
And my other thing is maybe you say, hello, I need you to be quiet. Thank you.
That's good too.
Hello.
That's good too. Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Please be quiet.
Hello.
Thank you.
It's me.
It is interesting also with the like, it doesn't come about when the kids are there, which it is like, oh, maybe because you're chilling.
Yeah, that's what
you're calmer because you're with your kids.
Yeah.
So that is also like, oh, you're chill. I'm gonna be chill. You know?
Absolutely. Yeah.
There's a lot connected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
I had another thought, but then it went right out my head. So I guess
I saw it leave.
Yeah. What did it say?
I heard it stomp out, slam the door, get in a car, and then get in an airplane and fly away.
It went like it got from the car right to the. It was on a private. It flew private.
It's the Looney Tunes, yes. That's like one of my favorite bits.
Yeah, I guess just to reiterate that, like, it doesn't, like, I'm not saying that I don't think it's real. Just saying that, like, and I also, here's the other thing this is what I thought, that sometimes when people are experiencing a hard time, that is when the things are attracted to them.
Right. Oh, yes. I feel that's absolutely true. Of just like, because you're all like, yeah, I think that's absolutely true of like, you're very vulnerable and, you know, and sometimes these things are like, hell yeah. Let me in on that.
Little psychic vampire ghosts.
Yes.
They just want to suck up all of that
energy.
It's like, if you gotta suck it up, can you keep it at least?
Yeah, exactly. Keep it and get it out of me. Come on.
Like,
yeah, if you're gonna suck up my anxiety and grief, take it.
Please.
Take my anxiety, please.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Everyone here a big fan of Rodney Dangerfield?
Huh? No? Okay, that's fair enough. No.
Needless to say, I hope things get better. And
yes.
Yeah, that's hard.
They will.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's so hard. Oof. Okay, I got one. You ready? It's another hotel.
Oh, hotel.
This one's called Hotel Shadow Man.
Cool.
Okay, here we go. Hey, Betsy and Marcy. First off, I would like to say that I'm a huge fan. I first started listening to your podcast after my boyfriend recommended it, and I now listen to you guys every night at work to pass the time.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
I love listening to all the spooky stories, and you and Betsy always find a way to make me laugh my ass off. Yeah!
Laugh it off. Laugh it off.
Laugh it off. Thank you. That's so nice. The story I want to tell you guys today happened while I was working my old job as a night auditor for the Quality Inn. Marcy!
What the fuck is a night auditor?
Marcy!
I gotta look up night auditor.
We gotta make sure. I feel maybe it's just the person who's like taking care of the hotel at night.
Yeah, but what's
you
the
know?
word? Okay, job description. Night auditor or hotel night auditor is responsible for overseeing front desk duties at a hotel or another hospitality establishment during the night shift. Their duties include helping guests check in or check out, reviewing guest payments and other details from the day shift to ensure guests provided payment for their stay and any additional requests, and acting as point of communication for customer needs. They do balance the accounts from the day shift. Okay, that's where the auditor. But I was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Also, how did it pick so many, like,
Look at all these night auditors. This is great.
working on the night audit. Boom,
Woo,
boom.
woo.
Okay, sorry. Quality and night auditor. Yeah.
Full disclosure, I'm not entirely sure if you would consider this a paranormal experience, but figured I'd email it for your reaction.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah, let's see what this is. So, I used to work at this old Quality Inn location in Washington that was built over a not-so Paradise Creek. All of my coworkers would tell me stories about apparitions they've seen in the dining area as well as the first floor. I personally am not a very big believer in ghosts, but the sheer number of coworkers telling me their paranormal experiences put me on edge slightly, especially the fact that I worked from 11:30 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. completely by myself in a generally empty hotel. Yeah, man. Witching hour. You're there. One story in particular that really stuck with me happened just a few months after I'd started working there. A housekeeper and good friend of mine was heading into the hotel this particular morning, and when she reached the front desk, she asked me who the little boy was in the dining area. Keep in mind, this was at 5:30 a.m. The dining area was closed and all the lights were off in the room.
Oh, my.
That just made me winded. I got confused and walked across the lobby to the dining area and checked it to see if a guest child had wandered in there, but the room was empty. I generally wouldn't entertain stories like these, but just 2 weeks prior, my manager was in the kitchen prepping breakfast for the guests when he said he felt something tap him on the shoulder multiple times. Was it the ghost child?
Were they asking when there's going to be more bacon out?
Is there more bacon, please? We're on vacation. My parents let me eat all the bacon I want.
My blood pressure is so high.
Yee! Anyways, having more than one person explain their experiences in the same area of the hotel within such a short amount of time felt too coincidental to ignore. I myself would get goosebumps throughout my entire body every time I walked in there.
Ew.
It really felt like something was right behind you and following you everywhere you went in this room.
Oh my God.
Well, one night when I was in the kitchen prepping eggs for breakfast, I suddenly had a huge wave of anxiety rush over me. Almost like I was about to have a panic attack. The hair on the back of my neck stood on end, and I had the uncontrollable urge to cry. I couldn't handle the feeling that was taking over my body, and I very sternly told whatever was trying to scare me it wasn't welcome and to leave me alone now. The oppressive feeling vanished immediately, and I hadn't felt the presence of the entity for weeks after this.
Oh, shit.
Then, everything came to a head suddenly, and without warning, after leaving work one morning, nothing bad had happened at work, but I was feeling overall in a worse mood than I generally am in. I went home, took a fat dab, and fell asleep shortly after getting comfortable. That morning, I had a dream that I was at work sitting behind the front desk reading when I looked up from my book to the camera monitor to my right. On the first floor camera at the end of the hall, roughly 50 feet from the front desk, was a shadow figure standing right in front of the camera. It was at least 9 feet tall.
Holy.
When I first saw it, it took me by surprise, and I initially thought it was a fly on the camera or something. It suddenly bolted down the first floor. I got chills. First floor hall, faster than I've ever seen anything move, past all the cameras like a bullet, and stopped dead in its tracks in front of the front desk.
Oh my God.
This description is nasty. Oh, God, I hate it. Oh, it's so good. The dark void in front of me suddenly opened up its mouth as wide as it could to reveal bright white teeth sharpened to a point. It screamed screamed demonically in my face loudly before I woke myself up, shouting at the top of my lungs.
Jeez.
I haven't had any dreams or experiences like this since, and I started a new night audit position at a different and nicer hotel in the same town. I still think about this experience to this day and want to blame it on my mind playing tricks on me, but there's always that little voice of doubt in the back of my head telling me I'm being an idiot for denying all the evidence. What would you guys think? What do you guys think? Paranormal or coincidental? Thank you guys for taking the time to read this. Love y'all, and I look forward to listening more of your podcast. And whatever you do, don't shit your pants. Too late. My pants are full after that description of bolting and then stopping suddenly.
Absolutely shitted full on everywhere.
Yeah, Marcy's cats are covered in duty. This is... It's connected.
I'm so curious as to why this person is like, I'm not sure it's paranormal. Like, when multiple people tell you they've had experiences where you yourself thought in a moment that you had such an intense emotion and physical reaction to something, and then when you told it to leave, it stopped, and then later seeing maybe a manifestation in your dream, the only place where maybe it could get you,
right? Especially leaving that day feeling in a bad, weird mood.
Yeah, that it like kind of attached to you in a way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's paranormal.
It's paranormal.
Right?
It's paranormal. That ain't no coinky dink.
No jinkies. No jinkies.
Wow.
I will never stop being amazed at the ways in which people try to make themselves believe that things aren't paranormal.
Right.
But
And
they know it. They are because they tell us about it.
Right. And maybe that's their way of like, okay,
I'm dipping my toe
I just
into
want to see.
I'm dipping my toe into reality.
Yeah.
You haunt
Welcome.
it. That is really, really, really so scary. Also, like, let's just for a moment break down why are hotels so haunted?
I mean, so much energy passes through them.
Mm-hmm.
Also, with that classic, people go there and die. People go there and do things.
Bad things.
Bad things.
People are
good things.
leaving bad situations and having to stay there.
Yeah. A lot of different energies in hotels.
Yeah. What if we
Wow.
opened a happy hotel and you could only come if you're celebrating? You could only come for birthday parties, for something exciting, like a girl, only women too. Sorry, only women.
Sorry, only ladies.
Only female or non-binary identifying people.
Right, yeah.
Sorry, dudes.
Sorry, dudes.
I guess, or at least no cis hetero men.
Yes, yeah, there we go.
Sorry, dudes. Only because typically, if you look at the data, you guys are causing problems. I'm just saying, when I break down my stats in hotels, you guys are causing some trouble. Although I've seen plenty of videos. I saw a video recently of this woman who looked perfectly normal at first until you realize she's walking around outside barefoot.
No.
But she looks perfectly normal.
Yeah.
But she went into a hotel at 4:00 in the morning and pulled the fire alarm. She was not a guest there. She just decided to do it.
Oh.
She also is not allowed in our hotel.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, lady. You're not allowed.
But just happy folk.
Happy. A happy hotel, please.
Happy hotel.
And then all we play is that song, Happy. And then everybody loses their mind.
Yeah. Basically, this is a trick. We're
Trapping souls in here.
Yeah. But I think that shadow person was trying to run your ass out because you knew the secret, which was to be like, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Whoa. Yeah, probably. And they're like, well, I'm going to give it one last I'm gonna give myself my shadow self one last hurrah, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna haunt your dreams.
Yeah, they were doing a Phil Collins and just they wanted one more night. I've been
And
singing.
it was not the dab that started this.
No.
No, no, no.
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 Shall we listen to another listener story?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Hi, Marcy and Betsy. I'm memoing in to tell you a quick story about my nephew. So he's about 3.5 now, and this story took place when he was about 2. And he had just learned about the concept of ghosts through a children's book that we had when we were little. And he started to be like a little scared of ghosts after this. Maybe not an age-appropriate book. And he started to tell his parents, my sister and brother-in-law, that he was seeing ghosts in his room at night. And they were trying to respond in a way to like help him not be scared of ghosts. So they would just be like, oh, interesting. What does the ghost look like? And most of the time he would say generic things like, oh, it's a blue ghost. Oh, it's a red ghost. And he wouldn't really describe a lot of detail. But then one time he says, Mom, I saw a ghost in the front yard. And they say, oh, what did it look like? And he says, it's a little girl, and she's sitting in the front yard with her legs straight out. I see her at night, and she's looking at me, and she has long hair like Mommy's. And it was like, what the heck? Oh my gosh, that sounds too detailed for him to make up with a 2-year-old imagination. I don't know. So that really freaked us out. So that's all I have. Quick story. Thank you.
I love the build up in the voice. I'm just like, yep, I get it. I know exactly what you're feeling, man.
You could tell they were disturbed by
Yes. Oh my god. That is so the legs straight out for some reason fucked me up.
Why does that just give such a scary visual? It's so scary.
It is so horrifying.
Legitimately very scary in my opinion.
Too nasty, too scary.
Oh, legs just straight out.
Oh god, no.
Barfity barf 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 barf.
Big old barfy barf barf.
Yeah.
I wonder if that book opened up the kid's mind, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, at that age, I feel like kids have so much room in their brain and so little information that the information they do get is very meaningful.
Yes.
Think of it as like a percentage of brain it's like of memory used, it's taking up a large percent.
I forget my sister this is now like a week or 2 ago. I forgot about this. I meant to send it to you. My niece brought home a book from the library that was like America's Most Haunted Prisons.
Why is that? How old is
We were
she?
all just like, wait, is she into that? And Katie's like, I don't know. We're going to find out. And because like me and my sister Sally were like, yeah. And then it was so I gotta hit up Kylie and be like, hey, what's the deal with these haunted prisons? You want to go to some?
Yeah, we could go write an inmate and become friends and oh man. I think we have time for one more. I'll read one
great.
more. How's that feel?
Yeah,
to
that
you?
sounds perfect.
And it's great because the title is Extremely Haunted House.
Ooh, Aruga.
Aruga.
Yeah, this is Wolfman Betsy. Yeah, Aruga.
Walton and Johnson in the morning.
That's what it was?
That's who it was.
Nice. I bet there's some episodes online.
Oh, I'm sure they
somewhere.
still do the exact same thing.
Oh,
yeah.
I bet they do.
Walton and Johnson and more. Okay, to preface this, that's so funny. I was like, it will come to me, and it did.
And it did.
To preface this set of stories, I'm pretty sensitive to energies. If you put me in a house, I can start to distinguish about how many there are, which can be inaccurate, admittedly. It just depends on how prevalent their energy is. How many there? I guess different energies. Okay, I can tell you what gender it feels like. Oh, okay. They're talking about like ghosts. Okay.
Yes.
I can tell you what gender it feels like if there is one, and I can tell you if it's friendly, not friendly, or if it's feigning friendliness. I never thought about that.
Oh, I didn't either. That's so gross.
There's even fake bitches in the afterlife.
Of course, if they're fake in the now, they're fake in the then.
Fake in the now and then. Christina Ricci, now and then. It gets harder to do the more space an area takes up. Fair.
Right.
I moved into my family's college house in 2019. It was built in the 1920s or 30s by a couple of doctors who were brothers. They had the soil shipped in from California, and
Spooky.
they built this house and then the one next door.
Spooky.
The houses have identical floor plans. The first time I was in it's spooky.
Too spooky, man. This is too spooky already.
The first time I was in there, I went to the basement where my parents were working, and it immediately felt off. I told my parents, there's a lot of bad juju down here. But them being the righteous Baptist Christians they are, they told me I was full of it. I'll take note that I was specifically feeling this negative energy in the northwest corner of the basement. There's a lot of things that happened in this house, but I'll give you a couple of highlights for now. May send in more later.
Yes, please.
I lived alone for the first few weeks. I was about an hour and a half from home, had no friends in the area, and just had my cat. There was one night where I was watching TV in my room and had my door open. My doorway faces the hallway and into the living room dining area. My cat was laying at the foot of my bed and just suddenly sits up at attention. She's staring out the doorway and into the dining room. I shit you not. No. She was like this for like 10 minutes.
No.
I tried giving her a shake, trying to get her to look away, but she would not.
No.
Every so often, I see her shift her gaze slightly to the right or left, like she's watching something move. She finally stopped. Next bit happened after my boyfriend moved in. We were asleep one night, snuggled up, and I woke up. I remember distinctly that it was 3:37, prime witching hour, LOL. I was suddenly hit with this overwhelming, negative, ugly feeling, and it made me start crying. I was confused, and I started looking around my dark bedroom. The source of this ugly, nasty feeling was coming from the corner between the bedroom door and my closet, and it felt distinctly female. At this point, my boyfriend turns over, facing away from me, and I thought something was maybe wrong with him or that he was annoyed with me. The relationship was pretty fresh then. And I asked what was wrong, still crying. He just said shortly, just turn around and go back to sleep. Oh, I did as he asked and wound up having nightmares of this young girl with black hair and a tall man with a hat on whom I've come to assume is Rupert. One of the entity come to assume is Rupert. Who the fuck's Rupert?
What? Who's Rupert?
I come to assume is Rupert, one of the entities in the house who also likes to open doors. No.
Come on, Rupert.
So in the morning after we'd gotten up and had something to eat, I asked my boyfriend if he remembered what happened, and he said, there was something in our room last night. I woke up a second before you did, and I heard when you started crying. I asked where he felt it, and he said, beside the door by the closet, maybe in the closet, I don't know. But that's why I turned over, so I could keep an eye on it, trying to keep its attention on me. Oh my God, I got such chills.
Fuck? Dude.
Oh my God, that's so romantic. I hadn't said anything yet about what I experienced and didn't until after he told me the rest. He then went on to tell me that he had dreams of a dark house with long hallways and a young girl. But this one was blonde, and she was trying to get him to come to her. When he refused, the dream turned ugly. And that is what I meant by entities feigning friendliness.
Ew.
They originally give off a nice aura, but if you feel around a bit, you can feel how dark and negative it is. I'm sure that whatever was in our room that night terrorizing us was the female entity in the basement. For many reasons, I will not step foot back in that house.
Yeah.
In June 2021, we were about to move out. It started getting more active, negative, and even violent. Let me know if you want more stories. Thanks.
Yeah.
Sorry for the long read. Maggie, yes.
Send them violent. What?
Yeah, we always need to know about violence.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for. That is
so scary.
That is so scary. At first I was like, your boyfriend, like if you're crying and your boyfriend doesn't like do something, I was like, what the fuck? But if it's because he's trying to keep the attention, he doesn't want, like he almost like doesn't want to call attention to your emotion so that it doesn't get stronger or try to go after you. Oh, and what would have happened if he had followed the little girl?
Oh my God, I don't know. That don't trust any kids ever.
Never, because even the good ones are lying.
Yeah, even the good ones are full of shit.
Like even our sweetest little like nieces and nephews and like friends' kids.
Get them out of here.
Look, they might have something they want to tell you, but it's probably partially a lie.
Yes, absolutely.
And they want you to come somewhere. It's because they want you to play make believe or chase them, and that's just a lot. So.
Oh yeah. Oh my
God,
yeah.
that was really really scary.
Maggie, hit us up with more stories. I gotta know. I want to know everything that happened in June when you were moving out.
Oh my God,
That's wild.
very very scary.
Too scary.
Too scared.
Honestly, too scary. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself.
I don't know either, Betsy. You better figure it out though fast.
I better figure this out.
Because shit's getting real for you. These are really great, you guys. Thank you for sending them in.
Thank you so much. Keep them coming. We love them. You all rule.
If you guys know Walton or Johnson, don't tell them I said anything bad about them. Still a big fan. I'm sure they're not canceled. Yeah, thank you guys so much for sending in, and yeah, keep it up, guys. Good work.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye. Oh yeah! Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants!
That was a HeadGum podcast.